What is going on, beautiful people? It's your boy here, Wesley from A Connection TV, the network. Listen, Rolley or someone that hacked Rolley's Instagram is out here sharing 6 days of things happening during adult, when two adults come together and they decide to dance, the naked dance. Yeah, something's going on with Rolley's Instagram. And I'm like, yeah, this is interesting. She's putting full-fledged Pound Town videos on Instagram. Want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. So listen, this is YouTube, and of course, I cannot show the clip that was deleted so quickly. You know how when you sign on to Instagram and then you see something, and then like after 5 seconds you try to heart it, you can't. You try to, look at the comments, you can't do anything. Well, luckily for screenshots, I was able to secure some at least comments about the particular situation that was uploaded. It was all blurred out, but I will have to say, Rolley, if that was you, you got real small. Maybe that was her, like right after the last surgery. Whoever was getting the Pound Town pounded out of their Pound Town was smaller. Or I don't know, was it the angle? But the one that was doing the pounding, the pounder to the poundee, that pounder had a nice shaped body now. Yeah, yes, indeed. Now, I don't know what Rolley's past situations have looked like, but whoever that was, the pounder and whoever it was, the poundee, maybe it wasn't Rolley, I don't know. That person looked mighty small. But then again, that person was kind of like smushed into the covers. So I don't know, y'all. I didn't know what the hell I was watching when I watched her. But all I heard was pop, 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 pop. And you see somebody pop, pop, pop in the poundee. And the poundee was, booty up, face down. And so I'm looking at the comments, and let's go over the comments. Before the tape was, taken down, we're going to go over the comments. All right, so let's see what was said up in these streets. All right, so let's go to the comments first, and then we'll dig in. Rolley, what the? I literally just woke up. Rolley in all caps. Mind you, I just open the app. Gia, Rolley, roll back on to sleep, girl. What the is this? Another person said, why everyone posting the same video? Another person said, OMG, what the fuck? Another person said, Rolley, it's 7:40 in the morning. Yes, it was, baby. And I can't show that, but it's a blurred blob of brown. Yes, baby. And the poundee was getting pounded. Yes, man. Another person says, Rolley, what the fuck? Another person says, mind you, I'm at work, and it's the first thing that comes on my timeline. I know, friend, right? Another person says, I think somebody hacked her page, because what the fuck? Another person says, thought we was leaving tomfoolery in 2025. Another person says, hacked. Another person says, Rolley, OMG, I just opened Instagram. No warning. Shake my head. And listen, I was so caught off guard, and I was like, am I on Instagram or is this Twitter? Like, for real, can we be for real? Like, Twitter is the new Instagram and Instagram is the new Twitter, vice versa, because on Instagram, I wouldn't have thought you couldn't be posting booty all over the place, but I see it all over the place. And I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining about the booty, but I've also seen like videos of like frontals and like stuff happening and people doing the happy dance on Instagram. And I go up and post a dance video, and unfortunately, I got print that just shows when it just shows. And then all of a sudden, my videos get taken down. Go and subscribe to A Connection TV on Instagram. You might see a print. But I'm like, damn, like here we go. Now, mind you, she's blurring out the images that she's putting on, or whoever is putting on Instagram, but still you see that the action is happening. And so how do we feel about Rolley having an OnlyFans? Now, it's not called OnlyFans. It's called, when you click the link, it's called unlockedT.me. And she's selling it for $20. Now, here's the thing. Do you want to watch Rolley do her happy adult dance with other people? Mind you, my face is saying my answer already, but I don't know. Some of y'all might want to see her get down with the get down. Do you really? Oh my God. Ugh. Do you really want to see that? I don't want to see that. And maybe y'all do. Listen, I've learned in my years that everybody has an audience. Everybody has an audience. And so whether or not you find somebody to be attractive or somebody that you would want to see, I mean, it is what it is. Now, a lot of people may be like, well, Wes, why what, is it because she big? No, it's because she's a woman. And I am one of those men that do not want to see women in the flesh. I don't. It's okay though. It's okay. It's okay though. We do exist in this world. You know what I'm saying? So it has nothing to do with her being big and, big boned and, heavy on the weight department. But yeah, I wouldn't want to see Halle Berry get smashed. I just wouldn't want to see that. No, I just don't. But everybody is different, and everybody deserves to get a coin. However, they need to get a coin. I don't know if the welleth one drieth. Maybe Summer has, some insight on things. They were both calling each other broke at one point in time. Summer couldn't allegedly afford wigs, and Summer said, I get my wig done every week. And then, Summer was talking about that she was getting houses and homes and stuff. I don't know. I don't know what these ladies' bags are and what they do with their money. But I do know that OnlyFans, at least on her Instagram, has told y'all to subscribe to her Rolley fans. Yeah, that's what we're going to call it. Her Rolley fans. Yes. Do you want to go check out Rolley's fans? Yes, indeed, baby. Yes, indeed. Could y'all just, no, I'm not going to imagine that. And I was so frustrated and discombobulated. That's the reason why that would be on Instagram. Hey, but y'all hearing it here first. Or probably not. But whatever. I saw that shit in the morning. And I was like, what the hell is this shit here? What's going on? And then immediately I thought Summer took her page. Hey, can't you see all them women sharing their freak videos? Girl, I was with this security guard the other day. Allegedly. I was with this security guard the other day, bitch. Yeah, which one? The one with the dreads? The one with the dreads, girl. And he be big. And he be acting like he got it like that, girl. Do he got it like that? Yes, ma'am. He got it like that, girl. That's why I didn't want to fight the next day, because I could barely move. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure that these women know each other's filthy, filthy little naughty secrets, and they share them. So maybe summer, spring, winter, fall has a plethora of footage, and somehow she called not Scotty, what's the girl named Smiley, to get, Rollie's thing hacked. I don't know. I'm surmising and guessing. This is all alleged. But I know what I saw on Rollie's Instagram this morning, and I would show you the screenshots, but I don't want YouTube to flag me. Yeah. Yeah. It is what it is. Are you going to subscribe? Let me know if you're going to subscribe. And then if you do, let me know what's on. Let me know what's on there. Are there any sexy men? I'd be curious to know. Because whoever was doing the pound in town or the poundy and the pounding earlier, he looked like he had body. I don't know what his face looked like, but God damn it, Rolley. God damn it. So listen, y'all, we got another culprit, another unlocked t.me situation going on. And here it is, unlocked t me, Oof. Yeah, go do your thing, Dizzle, Rolley. Do your thing. Do your thing, Dizzle. Now, do y'all think for 1 second that JLo is clout chasing? Child, there's a lot going on between JLo and the Pretty Three, baby. So much so that koldkilla has responded. All the time I want to call her Pretty Ricky. Chrisean has responded, and Fania has responded. Now, a lot of y'all think that JLo is just doing too much, and she needs to just gracefully bow out and forget about baddies. But how do you think a lot of these girls reconnect and get back on the show? By creating beef. Look at Nuna. And I think that was K-Week. She was going after K-Weekend or whatever. But she's back on the show, presumably because koldkilla and her were going at it. Who else is her storyline? Why else is she back on the show? Because something started online. So it makes sense for JL to do what she's doing. You know what I'm saying? It just makes sense. At the end of the day, koldkilla, Fania, or K-Rican do not want it with JL. Now, a lot of y'all are, all in the mentions talking about, hi, you can't mention Kiva no more because she getting beat up on Knicks. I don't watch Knicks, but I'm seeing the clips though. And, I'm like, damn, she really is getting sunned on the network. But it wasn't like that on Baddies. I don't know what happened on Baddies. I don't know what's going on Nick's, where she's allowing people to throw her on the floor and stuff and just smack her and play with her like she's a rag doll. But in my mind, I'm like, girl, why is this happening? And then I'm thinking, why do you want to fight Tesehki? I'm thinking this. Like, I'm like, friend. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't think, I don't know. It's like, does she fall in the category of win, lose, or draw where she's going to fight regardless? I'm trying to figure this out because that girl body slammed her on the ground. And then, she backing up afraid. She don't get up to pursue, maybe she's caught off guard or what. I don't know what that was, but it's shocking because she is always going in on Tesehki saying that she needs that with Tesehki. And I'm so confused at why you would need that with Tesehki. And we see footage of you scared on the ground because somebody snuck you and dropped you. And that was a hard drop, friend. Girl, why you ain't get your ass up and beat her up? I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what a part of the I don't know what storyline is. I have no idea. I don't watch Knicks and I'm never subscribing. One buffoonery network is enough for me. And I know a lot of y'all want me to watch Now That's TV. I can't get into it. It's the poor quality for me. I just can't get into it. Now, if Now That's TV upped the budget and I, saw color grading and accurate camera angles and stuff, stuff like that. It was one shot where it was like this Royal Rumble and they had like these floodlights on the scene, but you couldn't tell who was fighting because the lights was bright. I can't watch that. I'm not watching it. But I'm glad y'all get amusement out of it, and I'm glad that there's an audience for their network. You know what I'm saying? But no, it's quality over everything for me over here. And although the shows can be very lackluster and boring sometimes because all these bras get along now, the quality cannot be beat. And so there's no point for me to go to no other network. There just isn't. But Kiva, damn, girl, damn. I mean, damn, I don't know what to say to that. And then I saw another fight where JLo was fighting some girl, and then JLo slipped. She was getting the girl, but then JLo slipped, and she couldn't get back up because she tore a ligament or something like that. And I'm like, and I remember her saying that she did that and that she was still fighting the girl, and she was, but it was like, ooh, damn it. I don't know. But regardless of how y'all feel about the Pretty Three, JLo smashing all three of them. And I like the Pretty Three. I think the Pretty Three are cool. It would be koldkilla, Fania, and then chrisean. But they don't want it with JLo. And it would be interesting. I would need for whoever is so worried about Biggie to get over it and let JLo come back on the show. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just let JLo back on. Now, Kiva, she need to stop saying she want to fight Tesehki because that don't make sense to me. But listen, hey, if she feels that that's her way to get back on the show, then, Diamond did it. Diamond ended up missing a tooth, but y'all still love Diamond, though. Y'all still love Diamond to pieces. But Kiva do it, and y'all don't like. I think it's colorism. Yeah, I think it's colorism. I think it's because Kiva is lighter than Diamond that y'all don't like her. And, y'all just call her all sorts of names. It's colorism. Yeah, it is. Yeah, because Diamond did the same thing, and y'all love her still. Ugh, I don't know. Y'all are horrible beings. Horrible beings. And the colorism is not fair. I am Wesley from A Connection TV here on YouTube, the one place in the World Wide Web where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. I need y'all to like this video, hype this video, and leave comments. Are y'all subscribing to ROLLIE fans? And do you really think that JLo decides to come back, should be allowed to come back on to, get that with the Pretty Three? And I already know how y'all feel about Kiva, but I just think she needs to stop mentioning Tesehki because, baby, after that Knicks clip, no ma'am. No ma'am. But she did not give this. She did not give this on Baddies. Like, nobody threw her on the floor. She threw Diamond on the floor. Like, let's be clear. So, I don't know. Well, I don't know what happened with Knicks. But anyways, leave your comments below. Deuces.